Hey. Welcome to Procrastination Thursday, where we do nothing. Sounds like fun to me. So yeah, it was turning out to be an all right day. I was up at the township office doing some paperwork and came home, and I was chit-chatting to Jesse, and I'm like, give me a call whenever you're done, you're running around the house, whatever. Soon as I hung up, my phone went nuts. We are under tornado warnings and everything else. So if I say I gotta go, I don't know. Oh boy, here comes the rain. So apparently, Missouri and all those guys got caught, and that's exactly where this line of storms is coming from. Is, just because I gave you guys a little bit of smoke because we're friends, you didn't have to send me any tornadoes. And I'm right where that circle is. And all these red things here are potential for funnel clouds. and they give us a 1 hour notice to shelter in place. I'm really not too concerned with this house. It's built with 2x6 construction, not 2x4. Plus, it's strapped. Plus, I have cedar siding. So, and the amount of nails and screws that they put into this, don't think it's going to go anywhere. And let's face it, we don't get these F4, F5s that you guys do. We have too many trees and valleys, and, it would slow down whatever was coming through. But, again, I still take it serious. So I will be keeping one eye, and, my sidekick always seems to just appear. So I'm sure that I'm sure that, one of these times I'll go like this and boom, he'll pop up. But, we'll just kind of, keep him down there for now. But, hey, Cora, Butler Family Farms, Jerry, hopefully you and your infection are doing well. I know what you mean. I'm on antibiotics now for a full-blown infection. So it just, man, it's just been one of those. Seems like since the meetup, it's been downhill. But rah. Try to stay positive, and then they throw a tornado at you. Oh, boy. But, I'm not going to take any chances, because I may just put my phone up on the window, and we can all watch the tornado, and I'll bring all my stuff downstairs. That's the one good thing about being in Canada. We have basements. So, again, even my interior walls in the house are 2x6 construction. So I'm not too overly worried about this house crumpling on me. And if it does, it'll be a full wall at a time. And I got my puppers. They'll look after me. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll be looking after them. But, hey, Dee. And hopefully you're doing well and you're having a good day at work. We're under tornado watch, and I just saw 2 kids go by on a bike. I guess the elevator doesn't go to the top floor. You know what I mean. Sherman Family Farm. G'day, Josh. What's going on, brother? Hopefully you're doing well. And hopefully your melons are good, plump, and ripe. Just saying that, to a brother. I really don't care about your melons. Although, yeah, I'm just going to back out of that one. Oh, man. What do you want? Sorry, I have my kids asking me questions. They normally come home for lunch. I told them to stay at work. And we got Fallen Arkansas Veterans. Hey, Charles. Ed's Crazy Adventures. We know that boy's crazy. Right, Uncle Ed? And, man, he sent me a picture. He caught himself a good-sized fish this week. Last week? This week. Maybe even on the weekend. But anyways, it was a nice-sized fish. He actually would have taken first place in the fish competition with that sucker. D. Josh, Charles, Cora, Jerry, the Bud Files. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully everybody's having a great Thursday afternoon. I'm not even answering it. Wolfston Outdoors Official. How are you? Hopefully everything's well with you. And let's see here. What else have we got? We always have our lurkers. You know, Terry lurks, Monica lurks. There's a bunch of lurkers around. Jody Young, howdy. Tuber chat. G'day, Kevin. So obviously with Kevin in here, I know that this rain is in Niagara Falls. And it's not going over the falls. It's coming out of the sky. Because that's the only time that he's allowed a day off on a Thursday so that he's allowed to procrastinate. Because that almighty dollar. Simply Jan. How are you, Jan? Oh, I'm good, D. I'm just keeping one eye outside and watching one eye on the radar. It seems like it's staying more like upstate New York, pretty much the invisible line, heading down the St. Lawrence is looking like the main line is there. Lazy days ahead with the lovely Lisa, and I'm sure Jesse's around. And welcome to you guys. Miss Jan. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We're good, Jan. We're good. It's going to take one hell of a big wind to blow me over. And if it does, man, I don't want to have to say, hey, Hank, we ain't in McNabb Braeside anymore. This is Kansas. Jesse told me he'd come pick me up, so, which is all right. Honestly, this has been a summer of, I can't say extreme forecasts. The weather really hasn't transpired. You know, I hate whenever the weather forecasters, the meteorologists say, you know, you have to believe in us. You have to do this. You have to do that. And the suckers aren't even right all summer. But in a special weather statement that, you know, they're giving folks 1 hour before potential twists or, you know, twisters show up. It's one of those ones where you know, I try to try to be real all the time. But half of my mind's going, it's just like anything else. They get paid $100,000 a year to say that the sun's going to come up at this time of day and really the sun's going to set at that time of day. That's the only thing they get right, the entire forecast. I can tell you the forecast better because whenever I get up, I go out and look up. And if it's sunny, I know it's going to be sunny. And this time of year with the weather we're getting is pretty much like Florida weather. High humidity, so you have your thunderstorm every afternoon. Well, guess what? With big enough thunderstorms come tornadoes. I don't have to preach. You guys know it. But that's unusual for us. Normally that's just something that never even happens here. The last big tornado to come through here was 4 years ago. And nobody died, but there was a lot of property damage done. And it did end up wiping out one subdivision. And thank goodness nobody was killed. That's all I can say. Oh, wasn't it, Jen? Jan, definitely beautiful fish. I'm thinking somebody else caught it, handed it off to Ed, but that's just between you and I. G'day, Pete. What's going on, brother? Thanks for coming on in and procrastinating with us. And if you got something to do, guys, you don't want to be procrastinating. Nope. But whenever it's raining and dreary, and what else are you going to do? Of course you're going to procrastinate. Nobody wants to go outside unless you're a pig or a chicken. Even the chickens know enough to get inside. Yes, I know, Ed. I know. I'm not questioning your fishing abilities. I'm just playing with you. Settle down. Thank you, Jesse, for oh, jeez. Jesse, put a nail in that fella's tire. DJ, be careful. All that I got to do is say, Jesse, put him on timeout, and he'll put you in the corner. You be careful. Yeah, crazy little knucklehead. Or what did I... good old DJ. He's a good feller to pick on. Because it don't matter. What I like about DJ is he fires back just as fast. And I like to keep DJ sharp. So I fire just as quick on back on him. It's just what I do. Yes, I was going to say, thank you, D. I thought I did see Molly pop in here. There's Molly. Hey, Molly and Dave Knight. Too wet to dig the potatoes. Well, I was going to say, I know some people that only put in the potatoes about a week ago. It's going to be a late run of potatoes this year. Just one of those years where just things aren't. Hey, Christine. She's the flip-flop farmer's wife. Mm-hmm. Or should I say the flip-flop farmer's boss? Don't worry, Christine. I've been married long enough. I got that under control. Mm-hmm. Look at that. I'm already at the bottom. Wow. That's amazing. And it only took me, 16 minutes. Whew. Terry ain't got nothing on me. Just saying. Oh, well, that's good, Jody, because we were going to procrastinate until you showed back up. Thank God you're back. I'm only the boss because my awesome leadership skills. Oh, absolutely, Christine. Plus, you're the only one smart enough to wear work boots around machinery. I don't know. Bafford Homestead. G'day, brother. What's going on, Charles? Hopefully everything's well with you guys. All right, Jerry. Goodness gracious. You've got far too much time on your hands. Wow. I wish I had that much time. No, it's back to last time. Well, just before I went live, I was talking to Jesse, and like I was saying, it was just quiet. No cars, no animals, no nothing. It was just utter eerie silence. So it's rained a couple times. The winds changed directions a couple times. But I think we're supposed to be under this until I screenshotted it. Alert in effect from 10:41 Eastern Standard Time until midnight tonight. So it's a long one. Again, that's why nobody's going to take that serious, because you don't put a weather warning out for tornadoes for 12 hours. Like, if you can't see the cells developing, but again, people are going to look at that and say, well, they just want to keep us in the house. Oh boy. Yeah, by the looks of it's all coming up from the south. So we're probably getting what Missouri and that got last night and yesterday. So is it cold here? No. It was beautiful last night. It was like 65 all night. We're high humidity. Weather. Come on. No, actually, it's sitting about 73. So it's not like it's overly. That's why I don't know why they're calling funnel clouds. Normally, we're like really high humidity. We're only about 75% humidity right now, possibly 80. I don't know. That's why I'm just kind of sitting here going, Anyways, I don't see any dark clouds or any rotations yet. And I can see it out that way. Now, I can't see what's coming in from behind me, but I'll hear it. I know what that eerie train sounds like. I'm sitting here with a flannel shirt on. It's so cold in the office. Oh, you poor thing, D. Turn the heat up if you're freezing. It's okay. I caught my wife dropping the temperature to 65 in the house this week. I turned the AC off. Oops. Like, man, no need to have my house a meat locker temperature. Again, hoodie. Oh, I wear hoodies until about 85, 90 degrees. And I got to try to figure out one of my raised beds let go with must have been the amount of rain that we had last night or whatever. And it ripped the screws right out of the end and dropped it. So I got to try to figure out how to fix that tonight. I'm hoping that Mackenzie's boyfriend will be here. If not, Kyle will help me tomorrow night. I've got a couple pails underneath. I know it's not going to go anywhere, but I've also got 4 zucchini plants that took on the end that it let go on. So, yeah. Oh, well, trip to the lumber store. Try to get the right amount of wood and whatever else, and I'll affix it right to the side of the deck. I can take this shirt off. Whoa, D, this is not Prime Time Friday. No. There will be no removing of shirts on Procrastination Thursday. I don't care what Mr. Leos is saying in the chat. Again, usually he waits till the latter part of the live to throw it off the tracks. I don't need him to start doing it this early. And y'all know that he just appears out of nowhere. Man, now I got to keep one eye on him, one eye on the storm, one eye on the forecast. I'm going to look some cross-eyed by the end of today.
I can't show my face right now because I got it full of eggs, bacon, and grits and hash browns, and I'm just playing.
I know, Miss Lisa.
I see you're still there and you're not in Kansas yet, so the tornado hasn't picked you up.
No, Hank is he's still laying on the couch. He said he didn't want to go to Kansas just yet.
If the tornado picks you up, his name is Toto.
Oh no, it'll always be Hank or Shithead. One of the two. Hi, Miss Lisa.
Good morning. It's still morning here.
Okay, now you have to behave. Now you have to behave.
No, I'm just popping in to say hi. I'm working in the kitchen again.
She can't hit me if I disbehave. The only person she can take it out on is you.
That's why I told you to behave.
You're hungry now, Charles. Oh,
Charles, I had warm corn tortillas with over easy eggs with Lisa's salsa that she made, which she put out a video this morning about, with that salsa and bacon, crispy, thick bacon. And I had chocolate milk with my vitamins, have coffee. It was just a wonderful breakfast.
Christine,
I thought it was my birthday.
No, you're just spoiled friggin' rotten.
Yeah, so it must be his birthday every day.
Must be my birthday every day.
I was gonna say, man, like
same thing.
I worked 45, 50 years in order for me to be able to retire and enjoy my breakfasts because I couldn't enjoy breakfast. She never made me breakfast when I was working. Never, ever.
No, that's not true. We did those tacos one time.
On one time. Well, you hear that? One time.
I was working too.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So what I'm saying, she didn't make breakfast, so I gave her 45 or 40.
34.
No, 35 years of a break to not make me breakfast, right? And now she's been retired, so now she can make me breakfast, and she loves it because she's learning. Every time she's in the kitchen, she's learning. Remember that, Brandy.
Oh, buddy.
Remember that, Brandy. Charles loves eggs and bacon.
You might want to go off camera so that she doesn't go to jail whenever she kills you.
And
Just
look, and Creekside's over here lying. He says, "I finished a small glass of chocolate."
No.
His small glass is
would be
like
my
20
Yeti
ounce.
size.
Yeah, 20
Yeah.
ounces small to him. Now his large one's like a 48 ounce. It's bigger than than that Sonic one. Was it Route 44? It's bigger than that Route 44. So Tony, don't be lying.
Yeah.
Come up
Yeah.
on it. And what's this about? D's gonna be taking off her shirt? What's up with that?
Hey,
I'll start the music. I'll start the music, D. Da-na-na-na.
and that's why I'm not giving out the link.
Da-na-na-na.
No, she's in her office and it's cold, so she has a.
Oh, she's
Extra
I
shirt.
heard. I
She
saw
has a
something about
flannel
if I get
shirt
hot,
on.
I'll take the shirt off. Okay.
No, that was Charles.
Oh, that was Charles. Never mind. I'm not putting music out on that one.
Dee said that she could, and yes, thank you, Raquel, for sharing out the today's broadcast. And the giveaway is next Friday. So thank you for that intro. You'd almost think that I paid her for that. So we're giving
Yeah, what is she want?
Staker has donated a 6-inch chainsaw, which comes with 3 blades, one on the saw, 2 extras, all the stuff to fix it, oil, gloves, eye protection, charger, 2 batteries. I do believe it's $150 value, and that will be next Friday on my Primetime Friday. You must be in attendance to win. And there has been a couple adjustments, guys. He cannot deliver to a post office box. So if you do not have an address, you can't play.
Yeah, because you can't deliver them because of the batteries.
And unfortunately, if your name is drawn, that's who wins it. You can't be giving it here, giving it there. No. Jesse, name's drawn. Jesse cannot give it to Jerry. And Jerry can't give it to Cora. And Cora can't give it back to me. Who's ever drawn, it gets delivered to their place. If they cannot receive it at a civic address, unfortunately, you cannot receive the gift. Now, he is opened it to our UK friends and our German friends. So it's now open to the Canada, US, UK, and Germany.
You said I got a physical address.
You still have to have a physical address, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
But again, all the rules are in the description of the video.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people commenting on your videos, guys. Guess what? The whole thing is you have to share the video out as well. And I've been watching, and there's only about a third of the people that have actually shared my video out. Guess what? And then those people, I see the people commenting on there. Let them know. It says right in the rules that they have to comment on the original post.
That's pretty. It's pretty simple. I even followed the directions.
Yes, Jesse did.
And he tells you exactly what to say in the comment. And he tells you exactly the words to say. Now, whether you add in front of that or add after that, as long as you have that phrase, remember, this is going to be a comment picker that's going to draw the winner, and it's going to be looking for that phrase. Okay? If it doesn't see that phrase the way Scott put it out, then you won't be considered for the draw. So,
and it's in. I've said it 2 or 3 times in the video, plus it's in the rules.
It's in the rule. But like I said, but it's you can't miss it. The phrase is the phrase, and you know, it's plain as day. But
Yeah, exactly, Raquel. A lot of people haven't followed the rules, and they're quite simple.
speaking of Raquel, did you see her post? I want to say it was an Instagram post, but she had a picture that was, I don't want to say doctored up, but it was beautified. It looked awesome. That horse, I've never seen a horse so beautiful.
It's probably on Instagram.
It was probably Instagram, but no, I was just messing with her. Raquel looks awesome in that video or that picture. She posted that the other day. She said it's amazing what you can do, I guess, digitally or whatever. But no, it came out really nice.
All right, Tony. Hopefully you guys don't get this, what we're getting, buddy. We're under tornado warnings and whatever else. So, and she said, ha, 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 that was so computerized.
Well, you know, Brian does the same thing when he does his little his thumbnails for his late night show. He uses something on Facebook. There's a Facebook app that he uses that kind of digital cartoonize or whatever you want to call it your photo.
Oh, it turns it into a caricature or whatever.
Kind of that, kind of a caricature. But it actually just it smooths out everything and makes it look more caricature as opposed to photo. And I've been trying to find out what he uses, but I keep forgetting to ask him.
I'm not sure. Tony, we're getting it right now. I just looked out. Thunderstorm. You guys should hear it here shortly.
Well, let me tell you, we were in a tornado here a few months ago. And if you start hearing a ding, 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 the crossing arms coming down.
Yeah, if you can hear that train.
You hear the ding, 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 and then hear the train, get in the basement. That's all I'm going to say is get in the basement.
Well, at least I have a basement to get to, unlike you folks.
No, we went to the middle of the house, just in the middle of the house closet, just to hunker down. But it was just like a train. I got like you were right on the tracks.
It is so eerie. Like that's the only thing. It sounds like a locomotive coming down the tracks, and it's just crazy. I'm hearing an echo or someone else talking.
Oh, mine?
Charles, no, don't touch anything.
I might
Nothing. Don't touch anything. It's perfect. As soon as I saw it, I turned up my volume a little bit on my phone, and it's Charles. Maybe try to reset again, or it's those voices in your head.
Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
A land far, far away.
Yeah. Why didn't you just stay at work, Goober?
Because I'm starving.
All right. I could have sent you some money and you just went somewhere to grab something.
I still would have had to leave work.
I suppose. Well, at least your car's getting a car wash. Hey, whoa. I'm online. Don't use that word.
I'll mute you, Bubba, till you get situated.
Yeah. I don't know. Can you guys see how heavy that's raining out there?
And how come you're not out there washing the truck? You could be out there brushing it down.
Dude, why would I go out there whenever the rain's doing a darn good tooting job at that right now?
All the rain does is just wets the truck. You got to go out there and scrub the dirt off of it.
I don't have to because I just had it polished and detailed 2 weeks ago. So it's still waxed. The dirt just runs right off it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Charles. See? I told you.
You see?
I told you. We're almost getting to know what Mr. Charles does back there.
I think he forgets this ain't our first rodeo. And we've been kicked by the bull many times.
Uh-huh.
Because we're full of it.
Oh my God, Christine, I'll send you some rain. Not a problem. It's wicked.
Well, this is how soaked I am from.
Yeah, well,
running from the
Kenzie-
car to my house.
Kenzie just ran from her car to the house, maybe 25 feet. She's drenched. She's smart like her mama.
We down here in Texas, we got these things called raincoats and umbrellas. I don't know if y'all got them up in California or up in Canada, but
No,
they work really well down here.
We have mooses and
And we have them big thunderstorms. I mean, big thunder, lightning storms, and we use raincoats and umbrellas. But
yeah.
I might want to consider. In fact, they're on my affiliate page. You want to go to my Amazon affiliate page, you can get you one.
Well, you see, but there's a problem there. Up here in Canada, we ain't need that. We're strong. We're strong like bull.
Yeah, but you're still going to be wet and strong.
Raincoats are for the weak. That's my daughter.
Like, look at the pants.
I know. Well, it was pouring. It's kind of let up a little bit now, but
Oh no, it's back pouring.
We haven't had no rain. Well, we had rain last week, but we haven't had no rain in a few days now.
well, that's what Christine was saying is that they really need rain.
The guys came by to cut my yard, and then about an hour later, it came down a pouring. They just finished right in time. It was like,
Last time it rained.
Oh,
last time it
cool.
rained Thursday.
So I'm just trying to. We had 18 inch. Oh my God, Lee! 18 inches of rain in 2 weeks.
That's
What
what-
Oklahoma would do to get 18 inches of rain?
Yeah, that's the Tony and Joni too. They've been getting rain almost every single day.
Well,
mean-
that's it. They had to run their generator just to try to survive.
Over there, you couldn't even start a forest fire with a blowtorch. That's
Well-
how wet it is.
And that's thank goodness it's putting out the fires around us and it's making it safe. They finally took they've finally taken our fire ban off, that we can now have campfires again. But that's it. Like we can't have any burn, no burning or anything like that. Yeah, it's a thunderstorm, but it's been thundering on and off for about the last hour.
Yeah, the Gillums live up there by Lake Tenkiller somewhere. So
Uh,
they're not too
yeah.
far from Lake Tenkiller. So
Yeah, they're right at.
Yep.
Anyways, yeah, I drove by it, through it twice. Once going there and once going to the airport. Tahlequah, that's it.
yeah, Tahlequah. I didn't want to mispronounce it because you can mispronounce it easily. Tahlequah?
A lot of things in Oklahoma you can mispronounce
Mhm.
because the Inuit, or the not Inuit, but the indigenous different names, and goodness gracious.
There's some up here you can mispronounce.
What's up, Randy? Hopefully you're down in the southern part of the U.S. because the northern part's getting a whole bunch of tornadoes and rain. And hey, you ain't got to tell. The only forest fire that I had near my location was put out within a week. So you got to talk to My Wild Homes. You got to talk to Melody and Ryan about their forest fires, and Marshall. A lot of times Marshall's in here, but I wouldn't be.
Yeah, so it's so bad up there where my wild home is at. They're wearing respirators.
Oh,
You have to wear a respirator. That's how bad.
she was wearing her respirator to go to bed last night.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's in the building now. The smoke is.
Like I said, there was 1 or 2 days that we had that as well. Like you honestly thought that there was a campfire in the living room because of the smell of smoke in the house.
But Ryan was happy that she was wearing her mask to go to bed because he said it muffles the snoring. So I hope they're not watching.
Oh, Melody, if Melody was lurking, she's not going to be for long. But
He goes,
Anyways, and
those masks put CPAPs to shame.
oh yeah, I know, eh? I would actually rather Debbie CPAP than. So I just want to go over quickly my members. I thought I had fixed it. Obviously, I pressed the wrong button because now it's not even bringing anybody up. But I just want to go over all my amazing members just very quickly. They take their time out and financially support the channel. I feel it upon myself that I need to share their channels. And my longest running member is Lisa, right beside me, and Jesse. And then we got Miss Ann and Glenda. Now, I don't know where Miss Doubtfire is and Sir Grace, but they ain't here. Butler Family Farm, JB Pierogi, and my chickadees are members. Thank you, young ladies. And Bunky, if you're hiding in the background, thank you.
Anybody else?
No, sorry, I just got an email.
Okay, so I need to preface what you just said.
Okay.
So, we're not in any kind of competition when it comes to this membership stuff. I know we were the longest, but to be fair to everybody else that you mentioned, the only reason we're the longest is because Scott called me and says, "Hey, I'm trying this new membership thing. Can you go in there and see if it works?"
I tried to get him to go to the Barney one, but he wouldn't.
So he says, "Well, so
I don't think it's working. I don't know why, but I don't think my Barney's working."
So I said,
no,
I'll try it. I'll try it just to see if it works.
No, you won't.
And it's been there ever since. No, I mean the membership.
Yes, exactly.
So
and Danny Days, my sister. Thank you, Danny. Tiny Tim, Lila, Mr. Jim, Sammy Joe. She's a wonderful lady who subscribed from Nova Scotia. And she was around for a couple times after Miss Ann had sent her. But then I haven't seen her since.
Huh.
So I've been over to her channel now a few times just to say hello and thank you. But anyways, thank you, Sammy Joe.
Maybe
of course, we got Randy, Missouri Outlaw. Every time he goes by upstate New York, he goes, huh, huh, and he throws out his membership. Appreciate you, brother. Just doing our best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Susan E. Goulet is also a member, along with Freedom Redbird. Miss Brenda. Now, I don't know where she is. Well, I know where she is. She's sleeping because they were up late last night. They were all playing on each other's channels last night.
Oh, so they were doing a late night talk show?
Oh, they do a late night every night.
Yeah.
And Mud and Mascara Homestead, Tiffany, thank you, thank you, thank you. I honestly am blown away at the amount of support that I've been getting from my members. And every time I go to throw the drone up, because that's what I tend to do with my drone footage, and I just get it up in the air, and I've had a corrupted disc once, and rain the rest of the time. So I'm hoping that I can get it up and fly around. And I like, now that I've got music, real music that I can put with it, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And there's some really cool places in the township that I want to take it. And we have a lovely museum. We have like what's the only reason I'm asking Kenzie is she's worked there. How old's the old schoolhouse that's there, babe? 1800 and what? Come on now. Yeah, 1896 or something was this old schoolhouse.
It's old.
And yeah, just beautiful flower gardens, and I want to take it up there. It's just lovely right now.
It's haunted.
Yeah, Kenzie thinks it's haunted. Just because she'd be sitting downstairs doing computer work, she's the only one on the property, and she could hear people playing.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's Tell Jesse to come up here and we'll take him there.
Yeah.
I don't believe in ghosts. The only ghost I ever believe in is Casper.
Well, but Casper's cute.
He's a friendly ghost.
He's the one you don't go
Who just said that Shirley
Missouri
got a
Outlaw team.
strike? What in heck did she get a strike for?
Probably because she was talking to Missouri Outlaw.
Well, I was going to say, or Jerry said something wrong.
Yeah, it was the company she's keeping. Randy, she can't be hanging around no outlaws. You know that, right?
Exactly.
She's on probation. That's why.
Uh-oh.
Tornado warning.
Tornado warning. This mobile coverage area, the coverage is immediately threatening weather.
Well, if you got to go, you go. I'll just keep it going for you. Especially if you lose signal.
Oh, shit.
What?
Scott's fixing to go on YouTube jail. We'll see you in a week,
Don't
Scott.
look at the front window.
Why? Is there a tornado?
It's black.
Oh, yeah.
Right over the clump of trees.
It was when I was on my way here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely over there.
Yeah.
So it's following down the Appalachian Mountains right now.
For flying cows.
I'm not worried about flying cows. They're hunkered down. They're up near the barn. I don't want the flying skunks, since that, she just had babies.
They're pretty cute.
Yeah. They're going to look even cuter after I get done with them.
You can make little baby hats.
There you go. I'll make Jesse a skunk hat.
There you go.
Go to the basement, Scott. No, I'm good.
Why would you do that? Then you can't see anything.
Yeah. I can't see anything if I go in the basement, Jan.
That's just silly.
There is such a thing as a light switch down there, isn't there?
Yeah, but where the windows are, you can't see anything.
Well, you don't want to see nothing if there's a tornado coming through. Otherwise, you might end up in Kansas.
Oh, wow, Jerry.
Can we change the course and go to Disney World or something instead of Kansas?
Oh,
I just want to go. I just want to go to Oklahoma.
Okay, we'll drop.
Brenda, catch me.
You don't want to end up in Quebec.
Yes, thank you, Jody. We're gonna be all right. Oh, Jerry got the strike as well. Jerry just texted me what happened to Shirley.
And Jerry got the same strike?
Because he was co-hosting, so he got nailed as well. So that's one thing you got to be really careful with, guys, whenever you're co-streaming. Whatever the owner of the channel gets, you get the same thing because you're streaming.
Or
live.
vice versa. If one that's streaming with you does something that's illegal, then you as a host is going to get it.
Yeah.
Because you allowed him on your stream.
Come here, bud. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I got my baby.
Aww.
You're fine, buddy.
You're pathetic.
He's sitting here just shaking.
Well, he knows because animals know when there's something,
Yep.
adverse fixing to happen outside.
Oh,
Molly's
They
fine.
can
She's
feel
happy.
that because they remember they feel the barometric pressure change. They can feel all that.
You're pathetic. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he just came right over and was glued to my leg.
Molly's napping.
And yeah, Molly's napping. She just doesn't care. And he's got his paws wrapped around me here.
Miss Nosy wants to know what's going on.
Tornado warning. We can
talking about the strike.
Oh,
Cottonwood Ranch.
Shirley was she was having a special. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get a strike.
Okay. Well, maybe you can just hint around it. Code words.
Yes. Sounds like napping. Kids napping.
Yeah.
Sounds like. All right. Are you all right there? Can I put you down? You're getting a little too big now to be in my arms, you big.
Good luck with that.
I know. He's sitting right in there now.
Do you want me to bring like a bed over for him to lay beside you?
No, he's fine. He'll just sit beside me. Or not.
Raquel, let me just say it like this. I was driving downtown the other day, and it was a lot of traffic. And I don't know if it's because of the drivers or because there was people walking in the street. Maybe some ladies walking in the street with their children. But there was a lot of traffic going on the other day when I was going downtown Houston.
There you go.
And I don't like traffic, any kind of traffic.
Here, he'll come right back.
Especially the traffic with an ing on the end of it.
Raquel, look at your Instagram. That's my nosy neighbor. That's my nosy neighbor.
Well, I think also there was a movie that just came out. I'm not sure if you know. It's called Freedom. Sound of Freedom just came out July 4th. And ever since that movie came out, I think everybody is on heightened alert around that subject.
Oh, absolutely.
So that has something to do with it, I think. But that's just me. That's my thought, my opinion.
Yep.
What subject though?
Why Shirley got her account taken away for a week.
What is it though?
Jan, it's because, depending on how that subject is being discussed.
Oh.
I guess
Like she was bringing awareness to it, and they nailed her for it. Oh my God! Come here, bud.
All right.
I'm scared.
Yeah, he's just scared.
He's a baby. He knows. He doesn't know.
No, well, that's it. It's his first. We haven't had a big storm.
It's because not everybody talks about that subject the same way, Jan. And
no, that's right.
Just to eliminate any problems, especially litigation type problems, they just basically they'll put a ban on everybody. Even if you're talking about it in a good way, as a warning or a protection for somebody, you're trying to protect people.
Just doing our best, Christine. Okay. Buddy, you got to decide what you're doing, dude. You're going to kill my back jumping up.
Remember, bottom line is we are playing on, not in StreamYard, but in they're connected, right? In YouTube. We're playing in their sandbox.
That's it.
If we're playing in their sandbox, we got to follow their rules.
Yeah.
If you come on my property, you just can't do anything on my property unless I approve. And if you do something, I'm going to stop it. They're no different. You're on their property, and you have to play by their rules. Regardless if you have freedom of speech, you have freedom of religion, all that stuff is okay, but you're still playing on their property in their sandbox. So exactly. they're gonna knee jerk, and I'm not saying knee jerking is good or bad. They're gonna knee jerk and do what they think best protects them.
Well, not only that, but how we get in trouble from YouTube. YouTube gets in trouble from the governments. So, it's just the scale. Yeah, there's freedom of speech and, you know, blah, 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 blah. We get that. But there's only so much.
Save you from a knock in the head.
What's that? What?
Freedom of speech doesn't save you from a knock in the
Yeah,
head.
exactly.
Yeah, Jan, I see what you're saying. They don't want you talking about it, but they don't care if you talk about it. You're just not going to talk about it in their sandbox.
And they were discussing the movie.
Exactly.
Like-
the new movie that just came out called Sound of Freedom.
Yeah, like that's what they were doing. They were digressing and, you know, synopsising. Excuse me, that's a big word on Procrastination Thursday, folks. But yeah, no, they were, you know, in essence, just breaking down the movie from the sounds of it, from what our good friend Jerry has to say. And, you know, it just,
Also, I don't know if you guys heard, but
tornadoes touched down in Barrhaven. Tech rescue's on the way.
so
It's about 45 minutes from me. There's a tornado down right now.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
Barrhaven.
Uh-oh.
It's an F3. I don't know how they can say it's an F3 already if it's just touched down.
One of our guys has a customer.
oh, they can tell real easy because they have the monitoring.
It's probably your guy right here.
Speed, monitoring the pressure, the speed. They'll watch it. They can tell you what it is, right? I mean, as it's moving.
The dealership right now.
Oh no, it's not at a dealership.
Oh.
It's going to somewhere else, but he has a customer's car.
Well, tuck and hold. But yeah, no, it's a Ottawa Fire's responding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different stations responding. Wow.
Yeah. So, Christine, my only thing is if it's a sore subject with either YouTube or StreamYard or anybody, if there's a sore subject, they ought to give everybody fair warning. Like, hey, you can talk about this today, but as of tomorrow, anybody talks about this, we're going to shut you down. Give you some warning, but they don't do that. They just shut it down whenever they want to.
Yeah.
The reason I'm bringing this up is Drunken
Well, look-
Chef had his live shut off. I mean, in midstream, shut off last Saturday because he was doing a live with his daughter as a mail call. They were doing a live, and he walked off the screen.
Left her up there alone.
Left her up there alone. YouTube said, nope, that we ain't having that. They shut her down because she's under 18.
Yeah.
The Vineyard Chicks have had the same problem, you know, that with the three daughters. They have one that's underage of YouTube age, not underage legally, but under YouTube's terms of conditions age. And they talked to him about it. So anyway, but I say that to say that it could happen at a moment's notice. So you almost have to be really careful about what you talk about, especially if it's something that's in the social mind or it's in the current events as of now. You got to be careful how you approach some of those subjects.
Jody, no, your daughter should be good. To my knowledge, there's nothing in Sault Ste. Marie. It's all southern, southeastern Ontario.
Us down to Kingston.
Yeah, us to upstate New York. It's bouncing from Lila to me, and it's headed east.
Well, Lila can keep it.
I know Lila's right here, and she's like, she doesn't want to keep it. So, folks, actually, Heather Hopper is closer to the eye of the storm than what I am. So please, Jody, if you may, just say a little something for Heather, because it's headed right towards Heather Hopper. So, and yeah, exactly. Like, that's why you don't see a whole lot of Bunky Alone if it doesn't say made for kids only and the comments are turned off. It's just the YouTube rules, and there's nothing, but like Jesse's right. As a creator, we have a page soon as we log on with information.
Terms and
Jess, I was
conditions.
wearing sandals and I'm switching to boots.
I was getting deep in there with Scott, right?
Yep.
Anyway,
Everything's bigger in Texas.
that's right. But yeah. So going back to what you were saying,
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're in YouTube or StreamYard, they're just trying to protect themselves. I mean, I don't agree with a lot of what they're doing. And don't get me wrong. I'm not agreeing with. I'm not even taking their side. I'm just saying I can understand why they knee jerk and they make these sudden decisions. Oh, but what I was going to say is what Scott was referencing was the terms and conditions. You have to follow those terms and conditions, and if you violate or get a strike or even a warning, that's the first thing they're going to tell you. Read the terms and conditions. Read the terms and conditions.
Yeah. Lila, make sure you're somewhere safe. She's getting the alerts now.
Yes, Lila. If you get basements, get a basement. Get in there.
She should have a basement.
Yeah, we don't have them, but anyway, unless she's in an apartment. If she's in an apartment, then they don't have basements.
Mm.
Anyway, they just tell you to read the terms and conditions, and they won't tell you what now until you dispute it. If you dispute it, then they'll do their research and tell you what the outcome is. And I think that's what Drunken Chef is still waiting on the resolution for why he was, because all we can do now is speculate, or he can do is speculate as to why. And that's the only thing that's different in that live is when he left the picture for a second.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what it may have been to go get the other package, or but he was still in the same room. He was just out of camera. So once you get out of camera and you leave a child under YouTube age, unattended, then, and it wasn't through StreamYard, it was through YouTube. It was a YouTube live.
Oh, it was even a YouTube live. It wasn't even StreamYard.
It wasn't even StreamYard. It was a YouTube live.
Oh, wow.
So they shut it down and they erased the whole thing. You can't even get a copy of it. So they killed it. So just be careful out there, guys. I mean, you can talk about just about anything. It's not what you say. Sometimes it's how you say it.
Lila, send me the whole thing. I just can't print out the 300 pages that comes with it, but I will print out your bill and send it to you. Just forward me. I only get that you've signed up and your registration number. I don't get what you signed up for.
Yeah, Lila, just send him forward all of the emails, and he'll pick out which ones you need to.
And you should have already got a letter from me. I know Ed said that he's already got his letter, so you should have at least got yours from me already. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
You know he's mad because I won't let him chew my boots or the socks.
Oh, she won't let you chew her boots?
Or the socks.
What a beach.
Dad, she waved socks right in front of my face.
Hey, we got the Vineyard Chicks in here. We were just talking about you, Pops. We were just talking about you.
Well, I think it's the Bunkadoo too.
Oh, might be Bunky too. But anyway, yeah, they're having to walk on eggshells, and I don't mean that because they're chicks, but pardon the pun. They're having to walk on eggshells around Bunky's appearance there. So they're just trying to do what's right based on what they've been told. So,
there's a whole bunch of storm cells like this popping up.
yeah,
they're popping up all around us.
Yep, that looks just like Oklahoma and Texas. We get the same one all the time.
Hypothetically, if it were to pick up my car and just dispose of it, can I get insurance money for that?
No, it's an act of God. Unless you have act of God coverage. Blowing down fences, taking off part of that roof. See, I'm getting all the updates from the police or the fire side.
Bye, Daddy, love you.
Okay, babe, be smart. Don't do anything stupid.
Well, that's no fun.
I know.
No, I'm coming home tonight anyway, so.
Okay, is Josh coming by chance?
So let me address this right here. Freedom Redbird, Brenda, you said I haven't talked to Terry since we signed up, so still don't know much. So, as I said before, you probably didn't hear me. When you sign up, when you committed, when you told Terry, I'm in, here's my money, here's my down payment, or my cruise first money, whatever however you signed up. When you signed up, you're officially in. Okay, you're on the books to go on the cruise. Now, because you're in, you should have received an email. You should have received an email from NCL or from Terry. Tells you all your information. With that information, there's a little booking number. You're going to get a reservation number. All you got to do is go into ncl.com, create you an account, and use that number, and it fills in all your information for your cruise. Tells you how much money you have put in. It keeps track of everything. What your room looks like. It gives you all the information about the cruise ship, all the different levels. It talks about everything, but. So there's a little bit of stuff you have to do. So once you get that information, he gives you all the links that are most important for you to go look at, okay, and understand. But the biggest thing is create you an account, and you can keep track of all that stuff. It tells you about excursions. It tells you about ports of call. It tells you about just about everything. If you look at that ncl.com page and you have questions after that,
hang on. Brenda, just come on up. It's easier. We'll chit chat here.
Yeah.
It's just easier than having to comment. Yeah. Yeah, they should have actually reached out to you, Brenda. I'm not sure why it hasn't been done yet, other than they're just terribly busy. And we're 2 years out. And like I've told Terry, don't sweat it. We're 2 years out. I know you're going to give the folks the best price. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like it's next week.
Yeah, that's it, Brenda. And that's what people have to realize is just take a breath. We're 2 years out. We've got more than enough time to look after everything. And there is Miss Brenda.
Morning, guys, or afternoon, whatever it is now.
Can you turn down your AC just a wee bit?
Yeah.
It's picking it up real loud. Oh,
That better?
That's a little better, but we still hear it, but that's okay.
Well,
I'm okay with it, but I'm not the host. He's the host. Let me. He muted. So yeah, Brenda, I was telling you that if you signed up for the cruise and you got you paid your down payment, you're in. You should have received an email from Terry with all the pertinent links that you need to know about, and all your confirmation number.
I've gotten that part, Jesse. What's the lady's name that's helping Terry?
Lori. Her name is Lori.
Okay. She tried to call me once, but I think we was at the meetup or something, and I didn't take the call. So I haven't tried to call her back. But as far as like the information on, them list of things that you could choose from and all that. That's part I haven't done anything with because I hadn't talked to Terry since.
Yeah, that's what Lori was calling you, was to pick all your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard from her since then. Like I said, that was clear back the Oklahoma meetup, I think. The Mid-American meetups when she tried to call, and I just didn't take it because we was too busy.
And once you get all that done, once you get it all sorted out and picked and stuff, then when you go to your NCL page, it shows you exactly what you have, what packages you have picked, whether you picked the full beverage or not, how many, if you have any specialty dining nights, it'll show you how many you have, how much, it shows you how much onboard credit you have, everything. And it also shows you the bill, what's paid, what's owed, and it's
Yes, Brandy, it was my fault.
Always her fault, Randy. Always.
yeah.
I will. Are you around the next couple days that you know of?
Yeah.
Okay. I will send Terry a message right now to either for him to call you or for Lori to call you.
Okay.
I just had to get your confirmation number. It just makes it easier for him.
Yeah.
Brenda. Where the hell's Brenda? Brenda Baker. We've got a winner.
So excited I can't hardly wait to go.
You can't wait? Oh, I can wait. But that just makes me 2 years older than what I am today.
Yeah, I know. Hi, Lori. Yes, Christine, I am. Needless to say.
So Brenda, if you want to find Brenda on the cruise, just go to the casino and watch for the lady. You know, like she's going to have tendonitis in her elbow by the time we get off the cruise.
Yeah, Christina, we are going to have some fun.
Oh man, are we ever going to have some fun? I just can't wait. I'm hearing that Randy and Julie are supposed to sign up, which is just going to be amazing.
So let me also give you a little hint, a little tip, Brenda. On your phone, you have an Apple phone or do you use an Android?
Apple.
Okay, good. So if you have Terry on your contacts, make sure you have his number in there, and then also the 877-416-9722, because that could be a number he calls you from or Lori calls you from. That's the main number.
Say it again.
That way, when it comes up, it'll say NCL Cruise or Terry or whatever you want to put on there.
Poor Jesse found out the hard way.
Yeah.
Say that number again, Jesse.
877-416-9722. That's the number for their main office, right? So
But you don't call that number.
Don't call that number, but that's the number he may be calling you from.
Okay.
And it's going to come up, and it may go to spam unless you have it in your contacts. Trust me, I had the problem. That's the main corporate center number line.
But Jesse's never wrong.
You will see the number. That's right. And you see the number down at the bottom of the screen. That one.
Yeah, I've
should
got
be
that
the
one in my phone.
that belongs to Terry. And if you put that in your phones, guys, and whoever's in the chat, put it in your phone as one of them is his work and one of them is his cell. That's his cell, and the other one is his work.
Yeah. And I forget what Lori's number is, but normally hers is coming through no problem.
I think it's the 877 number is coming through, but
Yeah, I'm not sure.
let me see if I have hers. I don't know if I have hers either.
I'm not telling people to direct them to her because
Yeah, neither am I.
I don't know if the ones she's signing up right from the get-go are actually going to the cruise number. So Terry's looking into that, and I should know that answer today.
Right, but also Terry mentioned that Lori would be helping future all new people that are signing up. What Terry's doing is going back to all the original people that signed up and making sure that their stuff is correct. So if you do happen to call back yourself, I would call Terry first. And if he has to direct you to somebody like Lori, then he'll do that. But he's pretty good about taking care of it himself.
Yeah. Well, that's it. And at least I know that you're part of our group.
I thought we were putting Brenda down the poop deck.
You got to tell her that on live, right?
Oh, was that a surprise? Oh,
yes. She was going to get her own little pink floaties for the poop deck.
I could just see her down there going, I don't have a deck 11 room. Something's not right. How come I'm not on deck 11?
Yeah.
By the way, Jesse, the video was great. Did you read my comment?
I did. That's wrong. You're just so wrong. She's talking about a comment she made on our salsa video this morning. Okay.
I had to throw in there, and I don't have any salsa.
I know. I don't have any salsa. Just to let you know.
I would expect nothing less.
I know.
I love y'all.
It's the cheap seats talking again.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Steve. I can't wait for the go-kart races.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. There's still a lot of time, and we're probably going to get a whole bunch more. We've had a lot of new entries. Mike and Terry, as you guys know, just signed up, and just before them, Drew and Lindsay. I think who's the other one? We have stars of the cruise ship, Johnny and Christine Gillum.
Yep.
They're the new YouTube stars.
The flip-flop farmer family.
I can't wait to see flip flops in Alaska.
I want to hear you say
Why? I'm going to be wearing them too.
flip-flop farmer family 10 times.
Flip flop farmer family. I'll mess it up. You know me. I get my words tongue tied.
I'll fit right in with them because I wear the flip-flops on the ship all the time.
You
That's
just
all
watch
I
the
wear.
intro, or just watch the intro of that video we put out this morning. You'll see how I get tongue tied, right, Brenda?
Yeah. I was laughing my head off.
But just saying.
Especially at the end.
I just have to duck out for 2 seconds.
So I can give you an estimate, but I mean, no, you can't really give you a price because remember, it all depends on where you're flying from. I guess this is Charles, probably. Charles, it's where you're flying from. How many days you're going to be? I mean, how many? What do you call it? How many people are going to be in the room? If it's 1, 2, 3, 4, how many? Everything's dependent on all that. But if you're going to get a room, let's say a balcony room, and it's the two of you, and you're flying from, let's say, Houston, because that's where you'll be flying from, I believe, if you're coming from Dayton, flying from Houston, and you're looking in the area of about, and I'm saying if you got everything I got, you're looking at about $5,000, and that's for both of you. That's 7 days. That's airfare. That's everything, which is really, really good price. But it could be more. It depends on what you choose, right?
So that and whether you're going to be a day or two.
Yeah, whether you're going to be there a day or too early. All that it depends on. All that is depending on what the price is going to be. So, you gotta. We recommend at least a day early. Really, I got a list here. Let me start going over that while he's gone. So
let's try to get my crew to do the 2 days, but right now we know for sure we'll do the 1 day early.
Right. So there's really I got a list of 13 things that you don't want to do when you're going on this Alaska cruise. And the first thing is not getting there at least 1 day early. You can get there 2 days early, but you need to be there at least 1 day early for several reasons. One, time change, acclimation. If you're coming from the Far East and you're going to the Far West, it's like 4 hour difference, right? So your body's gonna be all out of whack if you just come in that day, you're 4 hours out of whack, and then you're getting on the boat. You're just gonna be tired as you know what. So you want to come in a day early. That way you get rested, ready to go first thing in the morning. And also, you don't know if the flight's going to be delayed. You don't know if you're going to get held up in another airport in Chicago or somewhere else. So you always want to come in a day early, or at least 1 or 2 days early.
So Terry's not going to let you fly the day of. I'm telling you that right now, because he's going to come right out and he's going to tell you in black and white, the ship ain't going to wait for you.
Yep, they won't.
So if you want to take a chance on your trip over, what's an extra couple $100 for a hotel room for at least one night, to ensure your $6,000 investment
not up in smoke. Yeah, peace of mind. It's peace of mind. And like I said, you re-energize. You're rested. You'll be ready to take on the day whenever when you embark for embarkation day, and it'll be a whole lot nicer. The next thing is not budgeting for the cruise. Now you remember, Alaska cruises are not your everyday kind of cruise. These are your bucket list kind of cruises.
Yep.
Something you plan on doing that you probably will never do again. Of course, this will be our second one for Alaska, but most people just go once in a lifetime. So budget for that. There's going to be excursions. There's going to be specialty dining. There's going to be shops that you can shop in every port that you're going to say, oh my goodness, I would love to have one of these, whatever. So not budgeting for that. And if anything, it's going to piss you off because, man, I should have budgeted a little bit extra money. Yeah. It's better to have more than not enough. So budget for it, knowing that these excursions are going to cost sometimes in the hundreds of dollars. I mean, they got guys that if you go to the Glacier Bay, you can watch it by the boat, or you can take a helicopter ride. Of course, you're going to pay for some money out the wazoo to take a helicopter ride out to the glaciers and back. But,
Christine, we're going to Jesse, myself. Actually, about at least half are going 2 days early.
Yeah, we're going 2 days early.
Yeah, and so that's for two people. That's not just one, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that's two people, Jody, and that's a balcony cabin.
That's a balcony.
So, like,
two people.
You look at Danny Days. Danny and Terry booked an interior with airfare from Alabama, and I believe theirs was $1,800. So that's pretty good.
Yeah. Big difference in price, but
okay, Lila, just give me a sec.
So going back to the what we were talking about. So budget for your cruise. Not booking your excursions early is a big mistake. So hear me out, Brenda. Are you going in and out on purpose? Are you doing that to me?
She's just doing that to you off.
Yeah. So there's one excursion that Scott and I are working on getting a deal. Okay. And that's the one for Skagway. I can't hear you, Brenda. You're muted.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she was talking and I can't hear her.
Well, then there's something wrong with her iPad because she's not muted. Try to say, talk again, Brenda.
She can't hear. She can't hear us.
Bye. Come back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Can you hear us?
Brenda, you need to throw that iPad in the Lake 10 Killer. It's right down the street from you. Just take that iPad and go chunk it off the first pier you find.
That wasn't very nice. I can read lips.
I would not advise anybody ever doing live streams on an iPad. Nope, not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Nope. It was working fine till you touched it.
Well, she kept going in and out.
Well, because she's on an iPad, so she's got one screen, so she's trying to reduce one screen to look at something else, and then look at her back to data. She's trying to do everything on one screen, and with an iPad, I don't think you have that kind of luck. Yep. I've been trying to get her to get a Mac, get an iPad, a laptop, a laptop.
I don't know, Lila, do I need to send you the pregnancy requirements?
Oh, no.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. Is there immaculate conception requirement?
No, it's a pregnancy policy.
Anyway, you can still hear us though, right, Brenda? Shake your head. Yes, you can hear us. No, you can't hear us.
She's laughing at you.
Yeah, she's laughing. Come on, Brenda. You can do it. You can do it.
Good Lord. I forgot that she. Lila, you're really going to have to talk to Terry, okay? Yeah, no, I understand that. But they have, I want to know how this happened. They have you at your age. They have Crystal being 102 years old.
That's a fat finger.
Oh.
Hey, D.
Oh, Jesus, there's, make sure, I forgot to make sure she had her shirt on.
So hold on. First off, you're not on a laptop, are you? If you are, I'm dropping you back down.
No. Okay, she got a new laptop. I don't know if that's what she's on and having trouble with it or not.
No, she's still on her
She's on
iPad.
her
Is she?
iPad.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not on a new one yet. She doesn't. I think she's waiting on Wi-Fi or
Okay.
something, internet service.
She says she needs the link again.
Yeah, I'm pasting it.
Okay.
Lila's, hey, D, Lila's still looking for a roommate.
Hey, Lisa says, Scott, don't sound so enthused.
About what?
Yeah.
About dropping the link. Yeah, I know. I'm dropping the link again.
Oh, well, it's Brenda. Everybody else, D came up no problem, but Brenda, I ain't got that link.
Yeah.
I need that link again. Oh, there she is.
Well, the screen flashed a while ago, and then I lost all the sound and had to use the sound on my phone, but I thought y'all was still hearing me.
Oh,
Like, okay.
no. Lila, I'm going to make a bunch of notes on this as to what you need to call and get fixed with Terry. And Jesse, did you see Christine's ordered a bunch of stuff off your Amazon site?
I haven't looked at but if she did, I can't say thank you enough for using my affiliate page. I'll get let me go look and see if I can find it.
Don't forget about mine, folks. Highlighters. Where did I put the highlighters, Jesse? I leave Jesse and I leave Jesse in charge of one damn thing, and he loses my highlighters.
Yes, I do see. You didn't have to order $1,000 worth of stuff. Christine, you didn't have to order $1,000 worth of stuff, but I appreciate it.
Do you want to let up Santa Claus there?
Oh, no, I'm never going to get to this screen now.
Hi, Derek.
Hello, Brenda.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Dee, how are you?
I'm
Well, see, he's wearing a cowboy hat now, right? Because he had that knee surgery, and he wants us to call him Hopalong.
Call me anything you want, as long as you don't call me later.
Hopalong.
Yeah, I'm not too happy about this knee surgery.
and
I thought it was a little suspect when you started talking about nerve freezing and stuff. I don't know about that.
If the swelling would go away, I'd be able to do a lot with it. But it's so swollen, it's like having it wrapped with a cast. I can't move it because it's so swollen.
When do you go back to the doctor?
Next Wednesday.
Lila, you're okay because you're getting Terry's calling you, no problem. You've already got him. So, Lila, if you can hear me, I'm going to highlight stuff that you have to call Terry and get adjusted. One being Crystal's age of 102. But they're actually backed out, so you're going to have to get rid of them off of here, which is going to significantly drop your price.
So, Christine, I appreciate that. That's very nice, and it's not a penny. It was actually 96 cents. Thank you very much. It's a little bit more than you thought. But hold on one second, folks.
Some's better than none, ain't it?
What's that, D?
I said some is better than none.
Well,
On those affiliate links, it'll add up.
Well, that's, you know what? That's it. Like once, I've told a bunch of my friends, whatever you guys order all the time off of Amazon, let me know, because they also give us like sometimes 5% off everything on my affiliate link. Like they do promotions like that. So, their stuff could be cheaper off of the affiliate link.
Well, I'll have to remember the next time because I'm a regular Amazon shopper. So I'll have to remember to go into your link and shop through you.
Jerry, you're not the only one having trouble with after the knee surgery. Boo Bob had his done, and just a few days later, he's been in the hospital ever since with a bad infection. So,
He's got an infection too.
But it's more like an abscess.
Yuck.
So
Right.
that's not the problem. The problem is the dang knee is so swollen that I can't bend it, and they want me to do all these PT exercises and stuff. Well, I can do them, but I can't bend the knee like they want me to. It's just too swollen.
Well, until yesterday, he couldn't even stand up or walk or anything, and hadn't been able to eat either. So he's on all kinds of stuff now, I think.
Susan said I've lost some weight too. She said she can see it in my face, my neck. I don't eat like I used to.
Well, I had somebody say that today to me. They're like, "You lost weight." I gave her a hug and said, "Thank you." I said, "How much do I owe you for that?"
Well, Scott, I did see back on some of your older videos to now, and you have.
Oh, I've lost 145 pounds since my original videos.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
But then COVID hit. I haven't been taking as much pain pills. And believe it or not, that's what did it.
Yeah.
Was the mix of meds that they had me on. Yeah, it was just crazy.
They didn't give you the munchies, did they?
No.
Oh.
No. Like I do use THC for nighttime to sleep sometimes. And no, I don't get the munchies. Okay. So Lila, just so you know, you are booked in to come in 2 nights early. I had put it in blue to ask about it, but I just looked and you are booked in 2 nights early. What are you doing, Goober? Yeah, so you're gonna have to call and get a lot of your stuff done. Might be. I saw you sent me another one here. Hang on.
All right, I'm back, folks. Sorry.
Oh, thank goodness. We weren't sure what to do.
What are you talking about?
We were worried about you.
No, my dad just popped in. He was stopping by to show us something, so I had to stop out. I had to step out for a second.
Oh, well, Mr. Leos could have come and said hello.
Well, but he was in his car and he had something in the car.
Oh, he actually didn't get out. All right.
Yeah, he was in the car. He was showing us. He went and bought a what do you call it? What do you call that? It's a bench that they put out at the funeral. I mean, at the cemetery. He bought a bench that he's going to put out there so he can go out there and sit down and talk to Mom.
Oh,
He wanted to show us that before he takes it out there. He's going out there Monday.
okay.
So I thought
He can lift that out by himself?
Yeah, it's small enough. It's just a 2-seater, but it comes in 3 pieces: the two legs, and then the platform, and then he's got his contact cement that he's going to use to cement it together, and then.
Okay.
But
Now, is there any way to engrave his name in that so that it doesn't go missing?
I mean, here's the deal. You know, I don't think anybody, because it's a small town, very small cemetery. I don't think anybody's going to take it. If they do, then they got to deal with somebody bigger than us.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
I don't know that I would be stealing anything out of a cemetery.
Well,
I wouldn't want that wrath.
That's it. Okay, so the second page you sent me, Lila, you'd be cheaper to go to Walmart and buy a cheap printer than for me to pay the postage, because there's about 300 to 500 pieces of paper, and I don't even have. I'd have to go buy all the paper.
It's being renovated. Charles, the stuff that I'm on called Avsula is not for diabetic pain. It's for arthritis. It's for arthritis, psoriatic arthritis, or any kind of rheumatoid arthritis. It's just for arthritis. It's not for diabetic.
I was turned down also.
Yeah. You were turned down?
Yep. And I said, well, clearly, I've got major arthritis pain and it's into my sciatic. It's interrupting my, my quality of life. She wouldn't have anything to do with it. So I said, book me with a rheumatoid.
You need to go to a rheumatologist in order to get that. I don't think you can get it from a general practitioner.
Well, some of them do, some of them don't. So I've told her that I want to go to a specialist.
Yeah, because I know Jesse, they had him on a medication first, and I know our insurance, you have to go through certain steps before they will approve a different medication. Well, you haven't tried this and you haven't tried this, so we're not going to do this yet. Same thing with my knees. I had to get the shots in my knees first before they would do surgery.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know about your stuff up there in Canada. It's a lot.
No, it's pretty much the same thing, Miss Lisa. It's just I was hoping that she'd jump on the bandwagon because I've already went through so many hoops.
Yeah.
But no, she didn't. I told her 3 things with my health, and she's like, "Really? I didn't know that."
So
And you're my doctor?
Yeah.
Lila, I put the corporate number in there, and it's only for you to use for whatever you're going to do. It's not the number we're advertising for signing up with NCL for the cruise.
And do not get them to edit.
Yep.
Oh, she wants to enter the heart race. Go, Lila.
Lila wants to enter the kart race?
Everybody does.
Yeah, but I'm not letting Sir Grace into the cruise, and he may want to. I'm not letting him.
Hey, we're both going together.
Well, y'all may have to be in a double seat then, because not with him having issues with.
He's doing all the driving. I'm saying turn right, turn left, brake, gas.
Folks, everybody, y'all need to stay away when he's driving.
Well, it's better than knocking you out at the finish line.
He's legally blind, and that would be the blind leading the blind.
Hey, it's got
Amen.
bumpers on the side of it.
Yeah.
No, it's got rubber tires, and those things, if you hit them fast enough, you're going for a swim.
Jesse, are you racing?
I probably will. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been challenged yet, so.
I challenge you then.
That'd not take Brenda too long.
Me and
That's no
Glenda
fair.
are gonna
That's
take
no
care of
fair.
you, Jesse.
No, that's no fair because you're like 150 pounds lighter than me. Maybe even 200 pounds lighter than me.
Hey,
So?
and she's crazier than a hoot owl, so you're in trouble.
Yeah. Only if you give me like a 5-foot lead.
I don't think so.
Come on.
Yeah. You're trying to say that, you know, one of the most competitive going to give you a little bit of a lead. You're crazy.
I know exactly.
Hey, Brenda, you could still take him.
I mean, because they have a starting line, Brenda, where you'll be starting, but then they have the senior starting line.
I'm a senior too.
But I'm more senior. So
I'm gonna be right up there with you,
That
Jesse.
means they got to start ahead of
You're
everybody.
only 1 year older than me. I know already.
every minute counts.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jerry?
I guess I got to start ahead of you guys.
Well, yeah, you're the oldest man. And I'm saying you're the oldest woman, but because I don't know who the oldest woman is, and I wouldn't even say who it was if I did know. But you're the oldest man.
Yeah, the oldest woman probably doesn't have any fear, so she's going to just go all out.
Well, I have a good inkling on who the oldest woman is so far,
But
and she done gone crazy.
don't say it. Don't say it. Wouldn't be prudent.
Oh, I'm not saying it.
Because you know what? YouTube or StreamYard may not give you a strike, but I know she will strike.
Yes, actually, she probably would.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Susan will be 71 then.
Is she going to race?
The one that I'm thinking about is still older.
Yes.
She's going to race.
So,
It's gotta be Miss Ann.
no, not Miss Ann. It ain't Miss Ann. Trust me.
You know who it is, Brenda.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Is JB signed up to go?
Yes, she is.
Oh, is she?
Ooh-wee. That's who you need to be careful of on the track. She drives a golf cart like it's a go-kart.
Why do you think I said I know the oldest one signed up?
She drives a golf cart like it's a go-kart.
Hey, Peter.
That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah, she ain't got
I
no
didn't even know
fear.
that JB was going to go.
Oh yeah, no. Her and Cora are signed up together.
Oh,
They're
okay.
sharing a room.
That's cool.
So now we just got to try to find a roommate for Lila.
Hey, Peter. Hi. I'm sorry I missed your live last night. I didn't get off of the line there with Brian for like another hour after the live ended, so I didn't get to go to your live. So I hope it went well, though.
Yes.
He's on the Wednesday night family night. He's after Brian from the Vineyard Farmhouse, and that's Peter from Old Man King Homestead, who's now in Arkansas.
Yeah. I was in Peter's live for a while and actually fell asleep in his live last night.
Oh my goodness! I don't know.
You didn't have to say that, Scott.
Admit that.
I always say it's not a matter of if or when. It's if it's a matter of when.
Matter of when. That's
You're
right.
it's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I know you are booked in 2 days early, Lila. It's right here in front of me. I've done some stuff. I've highlighted some stuff that you got to take care of.
Yeah. So you might ask, so why are you going 2 days early as opposed to just 1 day early? 1 day early is sufficient, folks. Really, it is. 1 day early is sufficient. But you'll get there, let's say Saturday morning or Saturday evening, whatever time your plane arrives.
Saturday, usually it'll be afternoon, evening.
So you get there Saturday, you get your hotel, you'll relax, you'll be ready for the next day, no problem. We're going 2 days early. Why? Because we want to go in 2 days early and get our relaxed time that Friday. We'll get there whatever afternoon. Go to
They have
dinner.
time to get bailed out of jail.
Go to dinner. Yeah, go to dinner. Meet a few people that have already showed up, and then on the Saturday we're going to hit the town. We want to go. There's several sites in town that I want to go to, check out and go to the Space Needle and a few other places, and then
The market.
the
Fish
market,
Market is
fish
awesome.
market. Yep, the market. Then there's another place. It's a glass museum. Everything is blown glass. It's right at the foot. So you get the needle here. It's right at the base of the needle, and it's the most gorgeous museum I've ever been in. And
That's
it's
cool.
something. Yeah, you want it, and they do a package deal where you can do the museum and the tower for one price, which is cheaper to go that route than to do it individually. And so I want to do that and enjoy a little bit of Seattle. And then the next day we'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going 2 days ahead.
So what I'm trying to do is to get everybody booked in at the same time so that we do one mass. This is our group. We go in. We've got 4 wickets. We all get checked in. We all go through security. We all get on the ship together. And then you can have a nap. You can unpack. You can do whatever you want. And, meet up in the rooms or whatever.
You know
Go
what time
somewhere
check-in
for
is?
lunch. What's that?
Do you know what time check-in's going to be yet?
I know it'll probably be about noon, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
That way there we can have breakfast and fellowship in the lobby, get all our stuff. And it's going to take us quite a few Ubers and lifts and taxis to get us all over to the ship.
Yeah.
Now, I can check on the possibility of getting a great big bus.
It would probably be cheaper in the long run.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. And
We just
I
have
will call.
passengers.
I'll call the there's a limousine service, and they'll do it for so much money per person,
Yeah.
and they'll have 58 person big buses, and I think it's probably going to be a lot cheaper if we go that way.
But that's provided everybody's booked at the same hotel. If you're on the other side of the city in a different hotel, then you're on your own.
Yeah, that's it. If you're not booked with us, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing we can do about that. I'm not going to have a bus going all over Seattle. It'll cost us a fortune.
Yeah, we'll get that information out, Christine, as soon as we know more. But it's a little bit too early right now because some of the hotels aren't even putting out prices yet.
Yeah.
And then Grace and Fire, Glenda she's going to be our focal for that. She'll be the one that's going to be working on the package deal for our room, or finding out what hotel we're going to stay at.
Yeah.
So she'll be the lead on that, but we'll get that information out. It's still too early, 2 years out. It's still kind of early. They don't have prices set. They don't even have excursions. Some of the excursions aren't even put up yet.
Yep. Christine, no, I don't fall asleep in Gillam's, but don't forget, Peter goes live at 11 o'clock Eastern time.
Which is
I normally go to sleep at 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah, no, isn't he Central Time now?
Yeah, well, he is, but it's 11 o'clock Eastern time whenever he's on. Because Brian, Mike and Terry go from 9 Eastern to 10, and then Brian goes from 10 to 11, and Peter goes from 11 to midnight.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's correct.
Seattle, Raquel?
Yeah, it leaves out of Seattle.
It's cheaper for us actually to fly into Seattle, Raquel, than to fly into Vancouver.
Can I ask a question to Jesse?
Of
You
course.
can ask. I don't know if I have an answer, but you can ask.
Okay, it's not cruise related, but that Avsala that you're on, is that
Yeah.
something that you're going to be on the rest of your life, or is that just something that is? you're
Well, so
taking
right
until-
now, arthritis is something it's basically hereditary.
Right.
If it's in your family, you're going to have it. You're going to have it. So it really depends on the inflammation. So if my inflammation stays down, the problem with because I'll be on it for every 8 weeks. I got to do the drip every 8 weeks, or the infusion. We'll call it infusion every 8 weeks. If I notice that my inflammation is getting worse or better, that will determine whether I need to change or whether I need to get off of it. And the thing is it's something that it's just like taking pills. I have to take my arthritis pills every day, every other day, and I'll be on it until the doctor says that your liver can't take it anymore or whatever. But see, the Avsala is not really it's a medicine in insofar that they put it in with the solution, but it's really it's a protein that is found in mice that causes the inflammation to decrease,
Mhm.
and that protein is what you're injecting into your system. No, I have not had an increase in wanting to eat cheese. No, I haven't had.
Are you wanting your cheese yet?
Yeah, I haven't had an increase in wanting to sleep in little mouse holes. No, I haven't. So no, it has nothing to do with that. But it's a protein, and I don't know how they extract it, but there's a big old pamphlet on it.
Yeah.
It's called Avsala.
Yep.
You take the mouse and spin it by its tail.
Yeah, and I haven't had a sudden urge to want to go run inside a cage,
Or a wheel.
or a wheel.
Yeah, but you get scared when a cat walks by you.
I'm deathly afraid of cats now.
Well, Terry had a nerve conduction test yesterday, and they think his sole problem, problem that he's having, is coming from his back.
Well, so
And-
this is for rheumatoid arthritis, right? Or psoriatic arthritis. I'm sorry. The thing is I was having problem with rashes there. I was getting a rash behind my ears, right up here on my forehead. In fact, I was looking like Gorbachev at one time. It was so red up here. And then, but the benefit of this stuff is, the fact that it took away all the rash, that's the benefit, the extra benefit. The real benefit is the inflammation decrease. And so, because I couldn't touch my fingers, it was hurting so bad to touch the inflamed. You can see my finger, the difference in my fingers, my left one to my right one. You see how the knuckle is so much bigger? It's because it's starting to build up that calcium in there, and the pain was excruciating. The wind would blow and it hurts. So that's the main reason we went on it, is to reduce the inflammation, and it worked. But then the extra benefit was the reduction of all the rashes. It clears the skin.
Yeah. Well, we know that he has degenerative disc in his neck.
Right.
Lila, not in 2 years, you're not.
He probably has. I know he has arthritis other places.
Right.
But
So if I would go to, don't even worry about the back side of it.
yeah,
I would go to a rheumatologist and talk about his arthritis, and get that your main focus in order to get this for your arthritis. And then the extra benefit will be that it should help him with his back pain.
yeah. Well,
Because
these nerve doctors have ordered an MRI for him, so
Yeah.
we're going to see what they say with the MRI, and then kind of go from there. But I remember last time you said, and I think Ann said she had to get into a rheumatologist too.
Right, but remember, I also said that I'd been suffering for 2 years with sciatic nerve issues,
Yeah.
sciatic nerve pain. When I started taking this, the inflammation went so far as to heal my sciatic nerve, because it was no longer inflamed. I couldn't go 5 minutes without having to sit down, and then I'd go another 5 minutes and have to sit down, and go another 5 minutes and have to sit down, just to relieve the pain.
Yeah.
So
That's him. He's
Yeah.
in an enormous amount of pain. That's why I kind of hate to wait or hate to do anything with this cruise, per se, because I don't know if they're going to find out what's up with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Well, here's the
he's in
thing.
a lot of pain.
But here's the thing. Now,
You got scooters.
Scott's mentioned this before, and I've mentioned it before. Remember, every day later that you wait, there's the increase. You're going to have the chance of the price increasing. If you lock in the price now, if it goes up in 6 months, you still get the lower price. If it goes down in 6 months, you'll get the lower price. The difference. The thing is before April 24th, you can also always cancel and get refunded all your down payment. So it means better, like I said, it's better to have it not need it than to need it not have it. Same with the cruise. If you book early, then you'll get the benefit of booking early. If you don't and you wait till the last minute, you're probably going to pay the higher price.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's up to you. You get your money if you claim it before April 24th, I think, or 25th.
Yeah, 25th or 26th, something like that.
Of 2025. So that's the zero risk involved there.
Well, Lila, I know you're 61, but whenever I said your age, it says 63 because it says your age at time of travel. But what I'm saying is it says Crystal's 102 years old. That'd be your daughter. She's not 99 or 39 years older than her mother.
Well, wait a minute, Scott. How do you know that Lila didn't tell Terry that she was a fortune teller and she was taking her crystal with her, and that's the crystal she's talking about?
Maybe. Hey, whatever happens on the ship stays on the ship, isn't it?
Exactly.
She wants to rub her crystal balls.
And ship happens.
Yep.
Ship happens. Yep. Is JB in the chat? I know I had to step out for a second. Is JB in the chat?
Sometimes she's lurking, but I bet you she's napping.
I just wanted to show a little love and appreciation. Since Jerry's already got his on, I figured I'd show a little love and appreciation for the pure Okie.
You're not getting by me today.
Just saying. Brenda, don't tell me you ain't got one of those because I know you do.
Yes, I do.
See? Yeah.
Hey, I don't have one of those.
There's always one in the crowd.
I'm surprised Christine didn't say something. Christine would say, "Hey, where'd y'all get those pretty blue hats?"
Yeah. I think she got
a lovely hat. It's all embroidered. Look at that. Pure Okie.
Yeah. There you go. I don't have a pure Okie hat.
Yeah.
Where's my hat? I don't have one of those.
I know she was out the last time. And Christine did say something in the chat.
Oh, you did say something? I must have missed it. Sorry, Christine. Oh, she did. Wait, I don't have. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but you didn't see the video. I had to get on one knee and beg for the hat. She made me kiss her feet. It's on video, folks. I don't know whose video, but it's on video.
All I had to do was just sit down, and she said, "Here's the first hat."
No, she made me get on my knees.
She came in me.
She brutal, ain't she?
And the only reason she didn't make Jerry because she knew Jerry had a bad one. So, no, he's fixing to get his surgery done, so I'm not gonna make him get on a knee.
But so, what's the temperature there, Miss Brenda?
So let me get back to my list of don't do for Alaska, since we were talking about that before. We talked about budgeting, and then not booking your excursions early. So after the one excursion that Scott and I are working on, which is the train ride out of Skagway, that's the only one we're working on. But all the other excursions you need to book yourself, and you need to book them as early as, let's say, 6-9 months ahead, because people will be booking those excursions early. Don't wait till you get on the ship, because you get on the ship, you can go to the desk and they'll say, Well, that one's already booked up. That's all full. You might.
We'll give you a month before you should book it.
Right. We'll give you a month. We'll start talking about it more when we get closer. But you need to book your excursions online using the NCL. And if you go to that register at the NCL, like I told you, you can do the online grouping. So, and you'll be able to get a better price. Don't call the excursion folks. Do not call excursion. I want to see the whale people and book on. No, do it through NCL. You get a better deal.
Absolutely.
Not bringing rain gear. We're going to Alaska, folks. Mountains, and it can rain. It can be sunny, bright one minute, and usually in the mornings it is, or early mornings it is. But in the afternoons, when the clouds start rolling in, if you're out there on an excursion, you need to have a raincoat or an umbrella. And if you don't have one, they sell them there in shops if you're close to one. But you're going to be
trust me, bring your own because you'd be paying $30 or $40 for an umbrella.
But anyway, so don't pack an easy poncho or something you can put in your backpack, or if you're not already wearing it. But take rain gear. Another thing is Alaska is full of snow sometimes, and when it's
I guarantee you there ain't going to be snow whenever we're there.
They're not, but the mountains will. But when we're up on that train, we're constantly going up. Take sunglasses because it will get sunny. Some people don't take their sunglasses because they think they're not going to the beach. Not getting on the deck early for Glacier Bay viewing. Now, when we went, we basically camped out in a spot to where we were able to see all everything. You got to get out on the viewing decks. There's more than one viewing decks early as possible, and the earlier the better to get a great spot to view the glaciers, because it will pack up. And also, if you're on the side that's got the cabin, the balconies. So if you're on that side, you don't have to. You can look at the balcony. So this one here, I say it with some hesitance. Not booking a balcony on an Alaskan trip can be a big mistake. I'm not telling you have to book a balcony, but the views are so much better because you can see wildlife, you can see fish, you can see, just about anything you want from your balcony at any moment's notice. And if you're not on a balcony, those are just shots you're going to miss or views you're going to miss. So it's advantageous to you to have a balcony. If not, I'm not telling you have to. Thinking that all Alaskan trips are the same. We've been on one Alaska trip, and I guarantee you the one we're going on in 2025 is probably going to be different than the one we did in 2017 because we went in May in 2017. We're going in August this time, so obviously there's going to be some differences there. So you can't really gauge all the trips as the same. Not paying attention to how long your ship is at port. If the ship says it's leaving at 3 o'clock, it's leaving at 3 o'clock. If it says it's leaving at 5 o'clock, it's leaving at 5 o'clock. So you best be there at least an hour, if not longer, before the ship leaves, because it never fails. Whenever you get back to your port, and this is at every port, whenever you get back to your ship at port, there's going to be a long line of people trying to get in because they're the last minute. People that at the last 30 minutes they're trying to make it.
And you're going to have pier runners trying to hurry to get there, and somebody miss the ship because they will leave you.
They will leave you. So, if you're in line to get in, they're not going to leave you there. But so, if you come hollering down the highway, hey, I'm coming, and the boat's they've already disconnected. They're not going to reconnect just to get you on. Make sure you know where your ship is docked. When you go to some of these ports, they have these different, basically, roads. Well, this road may be NCL. This road may be Carnival. This one may be, one other one, Disney. Make sure you know where your ship is at in relation to where you're at, because you could go down the wrong road. Oh, wait, our ship's on the other side. So now you got to go all the way back down the road and you could be late. So make sure you know which port, where your boat is at. Obviously not layering while you're on the deck or while you're in town. Layering for what you're dressing, what you're wearing. You might want to dress in layers when you go up into the mountains, or if you want to go up on an excursion where it may get. Somebody calling me?
Office.
Oh, that's you, D. I'm sorry.
I'm mute.
Yeah, so layer. Make sure you layer. Obviously, in August we probably won't have that much problems with that. But if you were going any other time, it might be. So the boat has excellent places to eat. All your a la carte, all your specialty dining, your buffets. Every place got some. But don't miss out on a lot of the good food that are at port. Like when you go to Skagway or Ketchikan, you might want to eat some of the fish that they have at some of the fish shops there. Crab. Oh my goodness. You know, the Alaskan crab. How do you go to Alaska and not eat some Alaskan crab? I don't know if this boat, I can't remember if the boat had Alaskan crab on it or not. I would think that they would because we are on an Alaska cruise, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, when you get to some of the ports, barbecue, fish fries, crab, take advantage of some of the local food establishment. Plus, I mean, you're also you're helping the local folks. And then the last thing you don't want to forget is be prepared for motion sickness. I know we say you're not going to have that issue, but you still need to be prepared for it. Taking some sort of motion sickness pills, some chewables, the wristbands, the patches behind the ears, whatever you feel is going to work for you. It's always better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. I mean, we could face a day at sea where it's, real rocky and your stomach can't take it. So there's a lot of stuff. Scott has an affiliate page. I have an affiliate page, and mine has the Cruise at 25 Alaska and all the things that we recommend that you might want to take. And there's several choices to choose from. We will say that if you do choose from one of our items on our list, we do get a commission from Amazon. So the price doesn't change for you, but if you do use one of our lists, it does help us out. Yeah, it's like pennies. It's not a lot of money. But other than that, that's really like the things you really want to take in consideration when going to Alaska. And I can't wait. Trust me. I'd love to see Lila on that go-kart. That's going to be awesome.
I think she's gone now.
She's having some bad storm.
Yeah, she had a bad storm there, so she's saying goodbye.
Oh, I was wondering where I was hearing that noise. It's coming from Brenda.
It's still my air conditioner.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's see who we got in the chat. Mrs. Doubtfire, is she in the house?
Yep, she's here.
Hey, Glenda, how you doing? She says hi, Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Coastal Waters in the house.
Standard house.
And we got, hey, guess who just slid in? It's Dark Lord Minute. Xander. Brenda, when you say something, need to say something, unmute yourself.
No, she's muted.
You quit playing my mind, Jesse.
What are you talking about? I'm reading the chat over here. Anyway. Yeah, what happened to Scott? Did he get sick? Is he taking some motion sickness pills because of the tornado?
I think he's checking out to see where the tornado's at.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Maybe be checking things out.
Maybe he must be taking his motion sickness pills. That's what he's doing.
I got 3 different kinds of those already packed in my bag.
That's That's just mind over
I'm
matter.
hoping they'll still be good because they was from the last cruise that I didn't take.
If you don't mind, it don't matter.
I
Jerry, I
usually
sent
just eat them the first day, and that's it. So
Jerry, I sent you a
There's a link to
Facebook
the
message.
there's a link to the Amazon page, and if you want the link to the cruise Amazon page for the cruise items, here's the link to the cruise items. They're both in the chat.
When you
oh,
have
guess what,
time.
Jesse?
Say again.
I said, guess what?
What?
I found out I'm only about 30 minutes from an Ollie's now.
Hey, way to go! Yeah, they're opening up another one down in Alvin over here. We noticed, so yeah, they're coming up.
I haven't got to stop there yet. I was going to stop yesterday, but I run out of time.
Okay, so that's good. So now that whenever we do a live and we give away something, if you happen to win, I'm going to say go to your nearest Ollie's and you can get this book, right.
I'll be back.
It'll save
Oh,
you the shipping.
carry that one.
Yeah. Story of my life. Yeah, at least you're a lot closer than what Glenda is to one. Hey, we got the Vineyard Chicks. How you doing? That's Papa. It's either going to be Papa or Bunky. Yeah, I know, but I hadn't seen them in the chat talking, so maybe they're just coming back. But yeah, so Saturday we're going to be going live at 5 o'clock, and we will be in the seat this time. We won't be on the road, thank God. I don't mind going on the road live, but it's so much easier at home. Oh,
That's cool, Glenda.
I'm 20 minutes away from. That's about. Well, we're about 12 minutes. I think we're about 12 to 15 minutes away from our Ollie's. I took my dad there. He goes, "Oh my goodness, I had no idea." This place has some great deals. I said, "Yeah, Dad. I mean, you know, where else can you pick up a pair of headphones for $3? You know, or earbuds for $3." Reading. I don't know if you guys use those readers. I mean, you can get a pack of 3 of 150, 250, whatever rating you use for like $5. 3-pack. I mean, 3 different styles.
That's cool.
They got the readers that are sunglasses. They got sunglasses. They're sunglasses, but the bottom has the reader for it. So now you can wear your sunglasses and still read whatever you're reading. Same thing, you know, like $5. And who does that? Ollie's does. I don't know if they have them up in Michigan for Vineyard Chicks to go, but if they get one up there near Michigan anywhere, y'all need to go. Same with Buc-ee's. Boy, you guys will be happy when you see a Buc-ee's come up around your place.
Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Did you see that other sandwich video I put out?
I heard you put one out, but I haven't had a chance to look at it.
You need to look at that one.
Was it something different than what you did before?
Oh yeah, it was different.
Okay, so was it at least 9 slices? If it wasn't 9 slices,
They have bacon.
Okay.
You need to watch that one.
Oh, I need to watch it then. Okay, good. Wow. Why'd you do a second one? Hold up. Why?
Because Gary, I challenged Gary Beltloop to do a sandwich, and he did a sandwich on the video, and then he re-challenged me because I had editing problems with my first one where you didn't see me take a bite of it. So he said that he didn't know if I actually ate it or he gave it to Susan. So
or we don't know if he threw it to the cows.
Or that too. So I did another video. It showed me eating the sandwich. So
Right.
I did another one for him.
Yeah, y'all saw me eat mine. Mine was awesome. It was nice and cool. Oh,
Both of my sandwiches are awesome.
Yeah, but we only
They're both good. I ate them both, and I'll do it again.
Yeah. So he said the Vineyard says they were out having lunch. Where were y'all eating at? Were y'all eating at Burger King, Sonic, barbecue place? Where do the vineyard chicks like to go eat? Tell us something nobody knows.
Olive Garden.
Oh, come on. Olive Garden. Get it, folks? For that.
Hey, you set me up for it.
I'm telling you.
At Vineyard Chicks.
It wasn't a requirement, but see, Glenda, the difference is we trust you. We trust when you say it's good or that Sir Grace loves it. We trust. Gary, on the other hand, it takes a little bit more for us to believe that it's a good sandwich unless he eats it.
Unless you see him eat it and you don't buy
Yeah. No, but Glenda put out an excellent sandwich. It was almost like a po' boy or sub style bread. It looked really, really good. And she made that dip or the bread, homemade.
The sandwich I put out, Jesse, was all farm stead food.
It was all your stuff, all raised on your property.
Yep.
Including the bacon.
Yep. Well, the bacon was, I bought the pork from a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
He raised it, and I bought the pig, and we had it butchered.
Yeah.
It wasn't store bought. The only thing that was store bought was the Thousand Islands dressing I used.
Right. But at least it wasn't all store bought, like you bought the lettuce,
Right.
the tomatoes, the meat, the chicken, or whatever.
All that came out of the garden.
Linda says when she makes that bread, because she handmade the bread, it smells like a Subway in there. Well, I've been in some Subways, Glenda. I don't know that I'd want my house smelling like that.
Yeah.
That's because of that melted cheese. It can stick.
Yeah, you might want to be careful what you mean. Yeah. Unless you're talking about New York Subway. No, I'm picking, Grace, Glenda. I'm picking. Vineyard Chicks put Carmex on the poison ivy. I think anything that's like that'll take away like oils and stuff. You're trying to extract oils because that poison ivy basically has an oil, and the vinegar basically acts like a cleaner. That's why you can clean your dishes with vinegar, baking soda, and drop of Dawn dishwashing liquid, and clean them bad boys good. But the apple cider vinegar it relieves the pain or the itch immediately.
Another thing you can do is spray it back with insect spray, and that'll take out the itching.
Yeah.
So
somebody was saying yesterday WD-40. Spray WD-40 on it. Well, if your elbow squeaks, then that might help.
Deodorant.
Believe it or not, that Carmex does work a lot. We've used it on all kinds of rashes and bug bites and everything. People think I'm nuts when I say Carmex because everybody relates it to your lips. Yeah. That's what it originally came out for. But
it's a lubricant.
We started using it on everything else, and it works great.
Yeah, WD-40 works great on your grill too. If you spray it all over your grill when you go on traveling, and it keeps the bugs from sticking. The bugs will just fall right off.
Terry's been an arborist, or was an arborist for 40-some years, and we always use new oak and ivy, and also lye soap. And lye soap to me was better than the oak and ivy. After you wash it off, lather it back up on the part that's broke out and leave it.
I'm sorry, Dee, but that's a lie. So.
Clean up your act.
Yeah, it probably does there, Pop.
Poking, Dee. Poking.
Brenda. Yeah, WD-40 works on a lot of things. I mean, what can't you use WD-40 for besides, your food, obviously? But yeah, WD-40 works on just about anything. It works on squeaky wheels. It works on squeaky belts. It works on squeaky doors.
You reckon Scott's all right?
But you know what? I think, so, yeah, Glenda, but I don't know that they're having a problem with it, on their skin or their body. I think they're just having a problem with it in their vineyard. It's probably growing like wild out there.
Goats eat poison ivy and poison oak.
Yeah, you're right. So I don't think you can ingest it in WD-40. It won't work. It won't do anything for you.
Now, Glenda, I can't hardly even get close to it anymore. Used to, I was a kid, we'd rub it all over just trying to get it to get out of going to school. And I was the one that never could get it. But then when we started burning firewood at the house, I woke up one morning and I couldn't open my eyes. My mouth was inside I had it in my mouth, everything. I didn't know what it was. And went to the doctor and he said, from burning that firewood, it must have had something on it.
Yeah.
And got it out of the smoke. And I've been bad at it ever since. I get close to it even. It's like, I'm going to have some more.
Yeah.
But our doctor said put bleach on it, which burns like crazy when you do that, but
And
it doesn't dry it up real quick.
Yeah, but that helps with the stinging process. It helps minimize the stinging process. Same with if you get bit by a scorpion or if you get bit by some kind of animal that has a stinger. They say that bleach helps neutralize the sting. Or if you get stung by a stingray, you know what they say, huh? Have your friend pee on it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. When I get stung, I have all kind of friends volunteer for that.
Be on you.
Come on.
I can only imagine.
Okay, it's only on my foot. It's on my foot, not on. I don't know how. But yeah, it helps. I guess it's the acid in your urine that neutralizes the sting. Well, lucky you, Glenda. Lucky you.
Well, I wish I wouldn't. I had sumac so bad. I had to go get shots this last.
Now I don't know about oak and sumac, but poison ivy was everywhere up in Tenkiller. When you went to Tenkiller, if you looked in the woods, you saw it was everywhere. So,
Well, I didn't get close to the woods.
them kids were running all around. I don't know how they didn't get no.
That was all poison oak.
I'm sorry?
That was all poison oak. It wasn't poison ivy. It's all oak.
It was leaf of 3.
Yeah, that's poison oak.
Leaf of
Poison
3.
ivy actually looks like ivy. Poison oak is at least a 3. But poison ivy looks like ivy. That was all poison oak there. Because I went over and looked at it.
Okay, because I was always told the leaf of 3 was poison ivy.
No, that's poison oak. The leaf is different.
I'm going to drop down, guys, because I got to turn the fan back on. It's getting too hot in here. I'll be in chat.
You need to move into
Well, it sounds like
better.
it sounds like you're on a 747 anyway, Brenda.
I know.
Hopefully next time you come in, you'll be in first class.
Hey, squirrels. Hey, grape jams.
I could only hope.
Mama Jams.
Oh,
Thank
sure,
you.
that's okay.
Thank you for stopping in, Brenda. She just wanted to tell us that she didn't have one of those, but that's okay. Yep. I use a paste of cornstarch to pull out the poison. You just can't suck it out like a vampire, Christine?
Well, I know when we get bee stings, we cut a potato and put on it, the bee sting, because the starch in the potato draws it out.
No, we cut a habanero pepper and rub it on there, and it's so hot you forget about the sting. You start thinking about the habanero pepper then.
One burn for another.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Scott's okay?
I hope he's okay. I don't know. His thing is still there, so that means he still has power, which means he hadn't been hit by a hurricane.
Okay. A tornado.
Or a tornado. Not a hurricane, tornado. Squirrel! What's going on, Squirrel? Hello to everyone in the chat, he says.
Glenda, it seems like anytime I get around my tomatoes or my cucumbers, I'm itching when I come out.
Yeah. So both leaves are leaf of 3, but poison oak is more jagged like an oak leaf.
Yeah, and ivy looks like an ivy leaf.
Freedom Redford says, heard that. Yeah. Well, let me see. Let me go in here in the settings and I can block her from coming back in. Just in case. I'm not a vampire yet. Well, I wasn't insinuating. I said just can't. You know how you cut the poison out when you get stung by a snake? You suck the blood out. Or bit by a snake.
I don't know, Christine. Any garlic lately? Maybe you are a vampire. You just don't know it.
Tomato vines cause you to break out, Linda.
Hey, me too.
Come on.
Tomatoes and cucumbers.
Well, that's nightshade. That's what it is. Tomato plant comes from nightshade. That nightshade is it can make people allergic to that also.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And you know what? This is coming from somebody who planted 65 or 66 tomato plants, and she's allergic to them.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, it was like 63 plants. Then she's got some volunteers, but it was like, because I guessed 100 and it was too many. It was 63 if I remember correctly on her live.
She was right there, 65 tomato plants.
65. See, I may not always be right, folks, but I'm never wrong, unless Lisa tells me. But yeah, so if she's allergic to, and that's the biggest amount of plants that she planted in her garden. Go figure. We love you too, Brenda. Yeah. But I did watch her live. She went live yesterday just for like 15 minutes. It wasn't long. Her and her mom, and she went through man. She's got an awesome looking garden. Awesome looking garden. It's nice and green. I mean, green. Yeah, she's not suffering from dehydration up there.
No, she's not.
Yeah, and her chickens. She got her chickens doing their thing. Yeah, but it was a, and then she's growing. I think it's squash, zucchini. What else? Tomatoes. What else does she grow? Was there some sort of a melon? I'm not sure if there was or not. I can't remember, but
No, Sir Grace wasn't outside. So we went from a tornado warning to
sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yeah. Well, you'll be able to tell by the way Hank is acting. He may be acting a little bit more.
Oh, he's up drinking water now and he's walking around.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was on a fire meeting here, quick one. So
we got found out what was eating our eggs. Susan found a 4.5 foot black snake.
Nice.
And so Lee went out and picked it up and caught it. And as he picked it up, all the eggs started coming out of him.
Oh.
So but now she goes, I wonder why I was always short on eggs. Now she knows.
Yep.
Yeah. On that intro of yours, you have a spot in that intro where you pick up some, I guess it's like metal, a roofing metal or something.
Oh.
Yep.
And there's some black snakes under, or maybe they're not black snakes, but they're
black snakes. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see how you guys have a ton of those up there probably.
Oh yeah, those are both about 5 foot long.
Are they poisonous?
No, they're just a rat snake. They eat
Oh.
mice, so we don't kill them. But when he catches this one again, because he got to let it go, and when underneath the chicken coop, when he catches again, he's going to have to take it out because once they find out there's eggs there, they keep coming back.
Right. I was going to say you have to get rid of them somehow because
We
they
don't
will
kill
come back
them.
and eat your eggs.
I got 168 acres, Jesse. I can take him in with someplace else. It'll take him a long time to slip her back, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Matt.
Yeah. Okay, Matt. Okay, Squirrel.
Hey, Big Matt.
But anyways, we're coming up on hour 3. I think we may just call it a day. Oh, look at that. The chickadees are at level 8. No, you're not quite. Level 9 is alien clearance files.
No, that's because you're still in the first level, Scott. They have to get to DEFCON 5, level 9 rather. DEFCON 5, level 9. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
We have access to that.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen.
And hi, Glenda, by the way. Sorry. Whenever I sent you the message, I had that call come through. So
anyway, like I said, we got a long time before we go to the cruise. So tell your friends about it. Tell your neighbors about it. Tell anybody because it's over. Brenda, it does show a level for you. You're just not around when it shows it.
But you're the sub level.
it just means, Brenda, you don't say enough.
You tell Rick, he said,
You have to engage in the chat.
Exactly.
I wasn't expecting. You just wasn't.
Anyways,
I know.
I am going to call it a day. You guys have a great day.
Thank you for letting me come up, Scott.
Hey, not a problem, D. And we'll definitely catch you guys on the flip side.
All right. Y'all have a good
Don't forget,
evening.
tomorrow night, we got Primetime Friday, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. So we will talk to you all there.
Yeah,
And
Gillum
don't forget-
Farms tonight at 5. Gillum Farms goes live tonight at 5.
My Wild Home is after them.
Yes, and they're on at 7
Yeah,
Central.
yeah. I believe they're on several Central, and then you've got 9 Acre Farms.
Bland's Promised Land Ranch goes on at 8.
Yeah, and then Bland's. And guys, go show up and just tell Monica that the Rambler sent you, so maybe she won't throw stuff at me. Because I think I might get timed out tonight. All that I did was post her pretty picture.
Yeah.
But anyways,